101 Emery story today with Jack Cropper, the flamethrower from Massachusetts, who touched 98.2 and kind of wowed everybody at the Velo U event a couple months ago. Got him an Emery glove, got him hooked up, and he's ready to share us his one-of-one Emery story and talk a little baseball and get ready for the high school season. So welcome, Jack, and thanks for dropping by.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Of course. You tell us about that event, right? The Velo U event in February. You know what it was like. You know, we can get into your story a little bit. You're committed to Northeastern. You knew a lot of the guys there, a lot of really big Power 5 schools, and you know, what was the atmosphere like? How did it feel when you were out throwing, and what was it like just kind of getting all the jaws dropping from the everybody there? Like, I mean, I know 98.2 was your PR, but still, that's pretty sick to be able to do that there.
Yeah, no, yeah, the event itself was unreal. I mean, from the point I walked in to the time I left, it was just I can't even describe how cool it was. It was you walked in, you you got all the gear ready from pitchers only, baseball lifestyle. Every Emery gloves was there too. She walked in, you get a nice media day going. That was a really cool part about that. I thought that was one of my favorites. But yeah, no. So a bunch of pitchers there, bunch of hitters. Got to warm up, and then got to throw, do your thing, and just show everyone what you got.
Easy to just kind of cut it loose there, I guess, too, right? With all that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So what was so you hit 98.2, everybody goes crazy. What's that like? What's it like to be able to throw a ball that hard, first of all? Because you were always a hard thrower, but you weren't a hard thrower till, like you said, between junior senior year. But what's it like being able to do that, and how's it feel to just kind of show out like that in front of everybody?
I mean, it feels great, obviously, but I feel it feels really good knowing that the work you put in pays off. Just because I'm out there throwing, I'm not really listening to the radar. I know they're all saying it over that microphone that they had, and I didn't really know until after the last pitch where I stepped off the mound. Guys were telling me like, "Oh, you hit 98." I was like, "Oh, actually?" Like, I had no idea. It was just really cool.
So what we got you got your Emery glove now that just came recently, right? So we're probably about a week or so away from game usage on that.
Yeah.
But let's show us that glove, because we know obviously that's going to get you from 98 to 100, right?
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, how can it not, right? I mean, that's
nice. Beautiful glove.
Yeah, tell us what you did there, some of your any customizations you got, and why you decided not to go with the closed back, because it seems like that's a big thing but maybe now you stand out because you're traditional.
Yeah, no, so I've always had a pretty generic glove, I'm usually like an all black glove kind of guy, and I was like, you know what, let's go crazy this time. Go nice like mint green color with some pink accents on it. But yeah, we went with the no closed back, because I've always used just the traditional kind of back, and I didn't really want to, because if I didn't like the feel on this, I kind of would have been mad about it because it's such a sweet looking glove. But yeah, I went with the closed back, the nice bright mint color, and the bright pink. And I forget what the webbing's called, but I saw that on Emery's Instagram, and I was like, oh, I like that a lot. So had to find out what that was, put that on it, and just went from there.
So how does it feel, right? Because I mean, obviously it's a new glove, it's custom glove, but how are we feeling with it right now?
Feels great. Fits in the hand perfectly. I like when they come stiff, so I can break it into how I like it.
Yep.
And I feel like they just did a perfect job with everything around it.
Yep. So now that we got the glove game going, what are the other goals for this year? Because obviously there's going to be some attention on you. You have a college commitment already set. But what are the goals now between now and end of the school year, possibly draft day, getting ready for college? If not, it's a lot to kind of digest there at one time.
No, yeah. So obviously one goal this year, win a state championship for in high school. I mean, that's pretty everyone always wants to win a state championship. But another goal would be throw 100. I mean, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hopefully, never
Gonna
know. But 2 miles an hour, I feel like I could do it one time, but if not, I mean, I'll still take 98. But I mean, it would be cool to get drafted. I mean, I'm not really expecting too much because I got commitment to Northeastern that I'll be going next year. So it would just be cool to hear my name called in the draft. But yeah.
You don't really fit the mold of the traditional hard thrower because you're not 6 foot. You're not 200 pounds. Where we go about like 5'11", 175 if we're being a little generous, maybe.
Yeah, 6 foot on a good day, and then cleats.
New spikes, maybe 6 foot if it gives you that extra inch. What is it that helps you go move? I mean, obviously you're more of the fast mover, throwing hard type. But what was it there? What is it that's kind of helped you along the way?
I think a lot of mobility stuff. I feel like just quick in a lot of quick twitch exercises. A lot of plyos, and I feel like one thing I do is I do yoga quite a bit to stay loose and move down the mound quick. But yeah, I would say just mobility in general.
So I feel like you don't start with you don't do yoga from like age 9. It's not something that you do when you're a little kid, right? So there was obviously something that either you saw that got you into that, thinking you would throw hard, or somebody got that in your head and you had some success. How did that start?
So it was actually the Northeastern strength coach, his name Jason Aguiar. So I work out with him, and he was telling me, I was telling him one day, I was like, I'm kind of sore. What should I do in order to stay loose? He was like, do yoga. So he gave me this website to do it on, and I've just been doing it maybe like four times a week ever since.
Northeastern, half hour from where you are in Massachusetts. Has that always been a school that you've kind of looked at as would be cool to go to? I mean, there's probably people out there wondering why you aren't going to a big time school now. But on the other hand, that wasn't you weren't the early attention from people, right? I mean, you were kind of I would say late bloomer, but a different cycle recruiting wise. But also, what's the excitement about? Tell us the excitement for next year, playing at a great program in the CAA, one of the best in the Northeast, and also doing it close to home.
Yeah, so I feel Northeastern, it was always, ever since I started high school, it's a great academic school, and I probably wouldn't have gotten in there if I wasn't playing baseball, but I feel it's great academics, and their baseball team is really killing it right now. So I thought, I mean, I've always wanted to go there for just academics, but when I got that offer, I was like, wow, I really wanted to go there. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna commit to it. And they play in the nice CAA conference, and they're doing really good right now. They're playing, I think they're ranked 24th on a perfect game rankings. So that's really cool to see another Northeast team along with BC and UConn up there. So it makes me excited for next year.
Yeah. Coach Glavin, I mean, as good as it gets. So it's a lot of excitement for you, I'm sure. It's a big year for you, Jack, and look forward to getting some mound video with your new Emery, and hopefully we go from there and do a lot of great things in 23.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Awesome. Jack Cropper, our guest, Mr. 98.2 Massachusetts Fireballer. Keep an eye on him, obviously. Connect with him on social media as well. And we'll see you next time on my 101 Emery.